All right. What's up, you guys? You have all tapped in live with Amazing Grace, and I'm here to drop this collective download. This is the Chosen Truth Mastery. I hope you all rose in love, peace, patience, and positive energy to ensure that you are going to have a wonderful day. It's still early, so if you need to start over, go ahead and do so, okay? Anywho, so y'all see the title of this download. We are, we're doing something a little different. I'm using a lot of intention with the messages and the knowledge that I bring to you guys into this platform. So we are going to be switching up some things over here because we tend to switch it up a little bit. But anyway, I was led to. But anyway, let's get into it. So, addressing your boundaries. Y'all already know when I come with the mastery, y'all get y'all messages as well. The messages y'all be wanting to hear. But anyway, um, some of you guys have had to heal and close out cycles where it had to do with people like crossing the line or going too far or just simply disrespecting you or like doing things intentionally to break you or to have you in some type of emotional energy where it wouldn't be good for you. More of a low vibrational energy is what I'm getting. Um, yeah. And a lot of y'all have dealt with this energy in the midst of your journey. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Um, Pretty much is what I'm getting, this energy of your boundaries being tested, whether this could be from like people, places, and things. We're not going to just say family members, well, definitely family members, or for some of y'all have experienced where people were definitely crossing boundaries behind the scenes. But I feel like for some of y'all have come from a place where y'all have been getting the energy of you being like a people pleaser or allowing shit to happen, like letting it go and not really making people not holding people accountable for the things that they have done to you, or so forth and so on. I feel like we're in this season where you're not taking no shit off of nobody. You're not allowing people to cross your boundaries, and you're not gonna do this, and I'm not doing that, and I'm in this energy, so forth and so on. Like, but you are going to get. I'm just gonna say it. Some of y'all could already be getting tested, but I feel like somebody is. You're going to experience a major test, okay? Where is somebody gonna do some shit? Where is somebody gonna say some shit? Where it's kind of out of alignment when it comes to your boundaries, okay? It is your job to address it, okay? I'm not saying cuss these people out. I'm not saying for you to be in an uproar with it. I'm just saying simply address where your boundaries have been crossed. And I'm talking about in your face. Somebody just in your face and they saying something or doing something. So saying something like negative to you or like for it to intentionally or maliciously affect you in some type of way, you can address it then. Or energy of somebody trying to hug you without your permission, shit being done without your permission is pretty much what I'm talking about. Whether it's in your face, I'm not talking about some shit that happened in the past and oh you need to address it. No, I'm talking about addressing some shit right there, right in the moment that it happens. You addressing it, okay? Anywho, so that's pretty much what this download came in as, for y'all to be prepared to get your boundaries tested. For some, like I said, for some of y'all could already be going through this, or just be in preparation. And because you have already because you know that you already been through something similar to like letting people do what the hell they want to do and let them say what they want to say, and you've had to be like the bigger person, or you chose not to respond or some shit like that. These aren't one of those moments, okay? This particular test is going to show like your growth. Like whether you pass this test or not, it's gonna show growth. It's gonna show strength by you just being like, addressing your healthy boundaries. Y'all, we have been going over this for years. We have been like literally having class about this energy of you knowing your worth and where it stops, where the bullshit stops at, and you addressing your boundaries. Okay. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. So we are going to get some mastery messages. This is a dose of divine. So anyway, cycles are cleaning up and closing. Here is what I'm also getting. You have closed up and cleaned out some type of cycle. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Sagittarius. Take that energy as it resonates. Scorpio season, Sagittarius season, and Libra seasons are significant to this download. Okay, so take the energy as it resonates. Okay. The divine is definitely like prepping you guys, what have been prepping you guys, or like y'all are literally in this preparation energy where it's like it's go time. It's go time. Grand Rising, everyone. So it is go time because cycles are ending. 10-10 energy, like death and rebirth is also here. Okay. Divine Holy Spirit, give us the messages that we need to see. Okay. The first message says, a change for the better is taking place in your relationships, both personal and professional. Material comforts are important in life. Just make sure they're not only comforts. Um, so pretty much what I'm getting here is that things have changed. Things are changing. If somebody also is like energy, just energy. I'm not even gonna say somebody, just energy, like that may come up, okay? And it's for you to just address your boundaries. Like that energy of it making you feel some type of way, or energy of your lower chakras being targeted to make you feel like, okay, you learned all these things and you've healed and you've done this, but you still allowing the bullshit to happen, or you still not addressing it. Things like that will come up. You have changed. It's relationships that you've had with people, whether that's in the workplace or whether it's in the community, in your family, or whatever. Things have changed. You've changed. Okay. So you have healed in some type of aspect. You've ascended in some type of aspect, and you've been doing very well. So you are going to get tested. Not only these people are just, I don't want to say test dummies, but that's pretty much what they are. Okay. It's nothing personal. It has everything to do with who you are and how you show up in the world, and it's a test from the divine. Okay, so a dose of the divine is me giving y'all mastery messages, but also alerting you guys on the test that you could be experiencing right now, or a test that you are about to get ready to experience. Okay, pass with flying colors. I just heard um it's going to be a conversation that you are going to have with someone. This could be somebody from your past. For some of y'all have already had y'all boundaries tested. Okay, it's going to happen again. I'm not saying that whether you passed or if you didn't. Okay, for some of y'all, it's just preparation. Do not look at it like, oh, I'm not going to the next level because I let somebody test my boundaries and I didn't pass it or nothing. No, this is about your growth. This is about your initial healing and about how you feel about yourself and what decisions that you are going to continuously make throughout your journey, because you're going to get tested throughout your journey, and whether you're going to handle it how you used to handle it or you will handle it differently. Like, you don't like the feelings of being bullied. You don't like the feelings of people trying to misuse you or mistreat you or just crossing the line overall. You didn't like that energy when you were going through it before you've matured, before you went through some type of maturity or mastery energy. That feeling didn't feel good. And you sitting back thinking like, I should have said this or I should have said that. That kind of energy. That's because somebody crossed your boundaries and you did not have healthy boundaries placed at that time. A lot of you guys have healthy boundaries right now, and you stand in that shit, and that's how you've been able to heal. That's how you've been able to ascend. That's how you've been able to move forward. Okay. um that's the energy that I see has changed the Mr. Y'all energy. Like I said, at work, it was people at work crossing line, crossing boundaries, and you gonna handle your business in this season is what I'm getting. Okay, both personal and professional. Okay, I'm also getting some energy of these different individuals that have been exposed for their behaviors towards you, and these are the whoever the energy that you've exposed or whoever you're exposing. These will be some of the people. I'm not saying every last one of them are going to be a test, but somebody specific is going to come in and test your boundaries. Be prepared, okay? I feel like this person could also see that you are in a happier space. So it's like somebody got to come in and pull at your energy. They got to, even behind the scenes, they could be trying to pull at your energy. And for some of y'all, could be feeling this energy of projection and people casting at you because you are an empath and because you do pick up on energy. You can feel it. But I'm not saying that, oh, it's attacking you down and you're stronger than what you used to be. So that projection shouldn't bother you. That energy shouldn't bother you. Them crossing boundaries from afar where you may not be able to address them in their faces should not bother you. But what is going to bother you is if they're in your face crossing boundaries, or if they touch you without permission, or if they're saying, regurgitating things out of their mouth to you, and you not checking that shit right there at the gate. But when you walk away or when you leave from this person's energy, you are going to feel some type of way for not handling that shit. Okay? Handle it right when it's happening. I'm not saying be high vibrational handling this energy, okay? Do not be in conflict. Do not turn up. Or I mean, of course, you got to have a balance, but I'm not saying turn up. What I'm saying is balance that shit out, balance this person out. Do it how you learn how to do it with the new you. I'm not saying these people are expecting for you to turn up in some energy like how you used to or something, or not even saying nothing at all, because for some of y'all used to turn up. Some of y'all was turning up on their ass when they was out of line, so some of y'all had to pipe down, and then for some of y'all had to pipe up shit, because some of y'all was allowing shit to happen, being a doormat, etc. So it's gonna be different for a lot of you guys, okay? But y'all know who y'all is. Take that rose at where they are in your life, all right? What else is here, divine spirits? Because we're getting a dose of divine. So we're getting messages from the divine. Take that energy as it resonates for you, you guys, okay? Ooh. It says accentuate the positive. So I'm more like, when I said what I said, be more high vibrational with this energy, because you have literally changed the whole narrative of what a motherfucker did to you or what they've said to you, so forth and so on. So this says accentuate the positive. Let go of all doubts, fears, and negative thoughts. Focus instead on your passions, hopes, and dreams. Okay. So what I'm also getting is that you have been focused on some other shit, for you not to be worried about these tests, for you not to worry about like what whoever these people are that is going to be a test dummy. Don't worry about that shit, okay? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Anyway, um let that energy go, that fear energy, or somebody wanting you to be in fear, or you just make sure you're getting grounded. Get grounded. Balance your energy. Like, you don't have to be grounding. Could be a lot of different ways for a lot of you guys. Like, everybody doesn't get grounded the same way. So however you get grounded, whatever grounds your energy and have you at peace and in a peaceful place, a peaceful state of being is what works for you. Do what works for you. Just remain positive, because The intentions of these people are not going to be positive. They may be come off like passive aggressive, or they may even come off as like smart ass or whatever. Know how to handle this individual. Some of y'all have already seen this person. They have crossed boundaries before. They're gonna do it again. Okay? Be prepared. Be prepared. Anyway, and express gratitude. I said make sure it says make sure you see the big picture. Your glass is not just half full, it's overflowing. Like you are in a very abundant season in your life. You have ascended, you have mastered some energy where you had to keep seeing the same lessons and shit over and over again. And it was annoying. It was. It was very annoying. You was annoyed, baby. Like you was annoyed with this energy because it was like it kept showing up. And until you responded in a more positive and balanced energy, it was going to keep showing up on your ass. Listen, I know I've been there. So for some of y'all are gonna go through this, or for some of y'all have already experienced it. But because you are in a more abundant and fruitful season, and somebody can clearly see that you're happy. So this is the time for them to come in and ruffle your feathers and get you all riled up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So just express gratitude for these different actions that are being taken place when it comes to you, because this is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, just showing your growth, showing how much you healed. Like, and if it was anytime you have ever felt that you needed to prove some shit to somebody, this will be the energy right here, because they want you to turn up. It's either they want you to turn up and be mad and be all over the place, or they want you to back down and pipe down and not say shit and allow them to just do whatever. So it's going to be different. Like I said, for some of you guys, it's going to be different. Do what you got to do. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Either your ass be turning up too much or you ain't turning up enough. Balance that energy out, okay? Anyway, but express gratitude for like things having a cause and effect, that action taken. Just show gratitude, like be in this more energy of be like, you know what, I'm thankful for that shit, because I was in it, the battle within, being able to move forward from the battle within has been the biggest thing for y'all, because you ain't been battling with these motherfuckers. They were just test dummies. You get what I'm saying? I'm not calling them dummies, okay? Well, some of them might be, but that's not what I'm saying. Different people to come in and test you. These, for some of y'all, it could be people that you wouldn't think that would test you. Like high vibrational energy could test you to see how you are going to respond, but the divine could be putting it in place to see how you are going to respond and see how ready you are for this next phase. All right? Because some of y'all are coming into new contracts. So it's a new contract here for you to read the fine print, okay? For some of y'all, it's a bad contract here, and it's a good contract here. Y'all are going to know the difference, okay? For some of y'all have went into bad contracts, bad relationships, or bad friendships, or bad situationships without using your discernment, okay? So you are more in this energy of using more of your discernment than you have ever done in your life, because you like, I'm not about to be letting nobody do me like that again. We're not going back to that energy, okay? It says a situation, contract, or plan requires your attention. So y'all need to be prepared. That's their energy. Being prepared to spiritually sign a contract, or spiritually signing off of a contract, okay? And this is going to be in physical form. For some of y'all, could be physically signing the contract, or when you speak words out your mouth, that's you signing the contract or signing off that shit, okay? Or just not signing the contract at all. Take that energy as it resonates, whether this is spiritually for some of y'all or physically for some of y'all, okay? Where your picture at, Shamika? I don't, is because I'm used to seeing Shamika with a picture. You just want to be over here. Either you're Shamika or you're somebody that is wanting to portray Like, Shamika has a picture. I'm not gonna buy that. Better start explaining yourself. Like, okay, that's another download. They're gonna show up. Somebody is going to show up. Remember, we already taught y'all over here, not going by face value. For some of y'all gonna look at that shit and be like, absolutely not. Okay, but somebody's gonna show up like they're ready and they healed and it's all this and all that, and you gotta believe them and shit. No, no, you don't. Okay, no, you don't. You don't gotta believe them. All right. Somebody is only coming back around to. I just heard jump your cables. So is something here significant about somebody needing a jump, or something significant about jumper cables? I don't know where that came from, but I am channeling y'all. So it's also some energy of somebody being in the public eye. You could literally be in the public eye. You could be being watched. People could be crossing your boundaries behind fake channels and shit. So yeah, take that energy as it resonates to something here significant about 2017. Okay. It says actions you take now are evident and will impact your status and reputation for the better or worse. Okay. So these different decisions that you have been making is going to impact, has already impacted your status. Or be mindful of these damn contracts. It said read the fine print. Okay, let's get one more and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We have already been talking about these different people that are going to stolen jumpers. Imagine that. Oh wow, somebody stole the jumper cables. Because I listen, it's funny. It's not funny, but yeah. You are going to, this is also some energy of you mending something within yourself. I feel like it's something that's been healed. You already healed this energy, but test always come back around, or it's going to come up to see the level of ascension you're on, or and it could be them testing you, or you could be literally getting tested by the divine. Either way, read the fine print, whether that's a spiritual read that you got to do, or you're physically reading that shit, okay? All right, y'all. Anyway, 2018 is significant. It says reach out to a qualified professional to mend or gently end an intimate relationship in your life. I feel like this is what you're doing. That somebody has been, okay, you could do this kind of work. Somebody could be like a therapist or something, or you could be being seen as like the therapist. I said the other day that y'all got the antidote. Y'all got the antidote. So somebody could literally be coming towards you for some type of help. Somebody could show up like they need help. But what I'm getting here is that it is only because you are in your abundant energy. Also, I'm not saying for you not to help, but it's to be like, if you're in a high vibration, you're going to know exactly what to do. Okay. So you are a high vibrational being. 2020, you're going to be able to see it with 2020 vision. You're going to be able to see this contract. The contract is going to be in your face, like I said, whether it's spiritually or physically. So make sure you guys are using your discernment. Y'all are in y'all Jupiter season here. So abundance is flowing. Okay. It says whether it's a new love, a baby, a job, or a pet, express gratitude for this newfound blessing. So like I said, be in this energy of gratitude. A lot of y'all already are. But if you need some sprucing, I'm going to spruce that ass up real quick for y'all to just be grateful and be thankful for these different individuals that put you in these different situations for some shit to go in your favor, for it to be for you, not against you. Okay, take that energy as it resonates. All right, because remember, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Y'all are already in y'all abundant, fruitful season. So it's like these different people that's going to come back from your past. Mind you, you've had to heal 20, 50, 11 years. You had to do all this damn healing. You know what to do. Like, you're going to know the energy off the rip, like, okay, we've been here and we've done that. It's been many tests that I did not pass. You have manipulated me into doing different things that hurt me, trying to get me to self-sabotage my energy. I'm just using an example, okay? So y'all will be ready for this shit, okay? Balance of power. It says, okay, so don't think I'm hearing, don't think about it too much, okay? So don't overdo this shit and don't undo it. Have a balance of power. It says you or someone close to you may be engaging in power plays. Simply refuse to take part. So if this person, this test dummy that's gonna come in and try and cross your boundaries, don't take part in being low vibrational with this person. Stay, I heard stay the course. I just heard that. Stay the course, collective, okay? Stand firm on your beliefs, stand firm on what you know, stand firm on your discernment and your intuition. And you make decisions that's going to help you and continuously help you down the rest of this journey, okay? Anywho, balance the energy. I'm also getting here that you have been doing some work where you have brought your own balance into your life, okay? So balance is being restored here. You are in this Jupiter abundance energy because of the work that you were doing. If you weren't doing the work, this abundance would not be here, okay? Good for you. Let's get one more. Oh, shit. Well, all of these. I said one. It says assert yourself. A conflict is brewing. Time to face it head on. The situation will be resolved in your favor. I just said this. So go ahead and take action and assert yourself in whatever this test or these boundaries being tested, or it's something you got to do to to better a situation, if it's on the forefront, or it could be a public conflict that you're dealing with. You are asserting yourself behind the scenes, whether you're doing the work spiritually or you doing it physically, okay? You're facing something, like you're facing a person. Some of y'all may have been trying to avoid an ex, or an ex has been avoiding you. I feel like y'all are going, the elephant is going to be in the room, baby, okay? The elephant is going to be in the room. Address only what's necessary, okay? Don't do all going to the past and what a motherfucker did and they did this and they did that. Nope, you know that already. So that, okay? Address only what's necessary. What that person is, if they want to fight with you about the past, you know how to handle that. Hey, love, we're not talking about the past, we're talking about right now. I'm already aware of what happened in the past, and I'm not saying be a smart ass. I'm just saying speak from experience, speak from your knowledge. And I'm not saying for you to, well, you did this to me. It's ways to do this shit, y'all got it, okay? So assert yourself. The situation will be resolved in your favor. I love that so much for you. Also, pamper yourself. So it's, some of y'all may have been overworking yourself. Some of y'all could be pampering yourselves. So before and after this situation, make sure you're taking seesaw baths and that you're tapping into nature and you're getting grounded. Like, that's the whole thing. Please get grounded. Thank you, Spirit. Get grounded. All right, y'all, I'm going to leave it there. This was like quick little mastery message for y'all. It was necessary. Like I said, address only what's necessary. Okay? The past don't matter. You can't rewind that shit. You can't fix it. The past is what it's going to be. We can't go back there. Okay? You're moving forward. If it ain't in alignment for what you doing, if it ain't in alignment at all, if it don't even sound like alignment, you don't want to talk about it. Okay? And keep a smile on your face and hold your head high. And you're welcome. I love you guys. I'm going to get out of here because I have some business to take care of because I got to balance the energy. Anyway, I love y'all. And I will see y'all later for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. Mwah.